You're welcome. Woo! Who's ready for a little Angels Don't Lie? I know I am. Are you guys ready? Ready? I'm hoping that you can hear me good. And Casey's on here. Casey, say hello.
Howdy. How's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah. Let's get everybody signing on. It's going to be a great night. Casey's watching. I love that you're the first one signed on. I think that's awesome. Here we go. Hi, Eugene. How are you? Welcome. Angels Don't Lie tonight. We're going to have a fantastic night. I'm so excited. Hi, Sally. How are you, love? So we're going to take a minute. I'm going to sign into my little Facebook on my computer. And I ask if you can take a moment to share the video. Send your friends, tag your friends, do your thing. Do your thing. All right, here we go. We're going to talk about how to deepen your faith when you feel what? When you feel low? How's that one? Nice to see everybody. Okay, share the video. Share with your friends. That's what I'm going to write. So, there we go. Save. There you go. I did it, Casey. So, Casey, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. I had a good day today. Well, it's been a good couple days. I mean, the weather's been not too bad. I mean, obviously a little cool today, but it's been a pretty good December for us.
Can you guys hear Casey okay? I want to make sure I've got the headphones on here and everybody's doing good. I got my fancy headsets on for headsets. Listen to me. Like, what am I talking? Headsets. I have one headset. Yes, everybody can hear me good? Perfect. Hi, Pat. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see everybody. We're getting everything together here for a great show. Little computer over this side. Put my pen on this side. So Casey came to the holiday. I had a holiday party for everybody that's helped me with in spirit and my team. And he shows up, you guys. Casey shows up in this head-to-toe Christmas outfit. He's got a suit on, a Christmas suit. And he comes into the party, and he's like, yep, I'm the CEO of Christmas. It was awesome.
Very unexpected, right?
I do have a picture. Yeah, it was a little unexpected. I was a little surprised, but it was a lot of fun. I have a picture. Who wants to see Casey in his Christmas suit? Do you guys want to see that? I mean, I'm going to ask, if they don't want to see Casey, then I won't show it to them, but I kind of have a feeling that they might want to see
I have a
Casey
feeling,
in
too.
his Christmas suit. Yeah, no, I'm getting some thumbs up. Yes, they do. Hi, Kathy wants to see it. I'm going to put it in here because, how can I do that? Don't worry, I'm going to figure this out. It's going to take me 2 seconds. You have to see it. You guys are going to love it. So where is that picture? Casey's like, don't show it. But here it is. I got it. Oh, my God. It's so funny.
Where are you going to share it at on the live feed there?
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to drag and drop it right now. Not letting me. Can I copy? Let's try that one. Come on, I want to share it. It won't let me do it. Why won't it let me do it? Why won't it let me share a photo in the stream? That's so not fair. Guys, I'm so annoyed. I think I had to put it in its own post. I think that's why. I don't think, I can put it in my own post. So what's that?
They'll have to wait.
Yep. Well, at least I'm putting in a post. There you go. Now I'm going to post it. So it's going to be in a separate post, and Sorry, I can't put it in the feed. It won't let me copy and paste it. But it just came up on the feed above, in the video, above the video for you guys. So later on, you can scroll up and you can see it because it's awesome. Yay! So hi, Jen. How are you? Hi, Simone. Let me go back and say hi to everybody. Lisa Ferris, Kathy Gonzalez. Hello, loves. Hello, loves. Hi, Pat. How are you? I said hi, Eugene. Hi, Carrie. So many great people here. So glad to see you all. Take a moment here and send the video to your peeps, anybody that you know could use a little love tonight. We are going to be talking about how to deepen our faith and what that means, what that looks like. Because this time of year, not only this time of year, but a lot of time, I can't even talk tonight. Who am I? You know what it is? It's that I'm doing two things at once, and I'm looking at Facebook, and I have to stop.
And your tongue is getting twisted.
I can't look at Facebook and talk to you guys. At least I could admit it. At least I know I have a problem, and that's my problem. Hi, Marianne. How are you, love? Oh, you're welcome. I love the card readings, right? So the card readings are for our Angels Don't Lie members only. So if you want to get a card reading, you got to join the Angels Don't Lie group, which, again, you could do at the top of this page. Right in the banner, it shows there's a little button that says join the group, the Angels Don't Lie group. And every Monday I show up and I do a little card reading. But look, tonight is the last Tuesday I'm going to be on for 2 whole weeks. Right? Casey and I were talking about this before the show. He's like, oh, you're going to take a little break because both holidays fall on a Tuesday. And I'm like, hold on, Casey, let me pull up my calendar because I didn't even know. I didn't even pay attention. I'm like so on just today that I even didn't look ahead. So next Tuesday is Christmas, and the next Tuesday after that is New Year's Day. So what I decided I will do, instead of the regular scheduled programs, which is our Monday angel card readings and our Tuesday Angels Don't Lie show here, I'm going to come to you live on Wednesday morning instead. So I hope Wednesday morning works good for you guys. I was thinking like 9:30 or 10. Let me see a thumbs up if that's a good time for you. Or if you want me to stick to like a 12:30, I can do that as well. I'll take your votes now. How's that? So if you want the morning, write down morning for me. If you want an afternoon time, write it down afternoon time, and that's how we'll decide. This is really fair, right? I think that's fair. And I'll do a little bit of a mix. I'll do angel card readings that day, and I'll do just, some basic connection stuff, but nothing, no big readings or anything because I won't be able to do it without, Casey here. So here we go. Yep, tell me morning or afternoon, and we'll see. We'll go through the scan afterwards, and we'll pick the highest votes, right? I like that. Casey. You like that?
That's a fair way to do it.
Mostly everybody's saying afternoon. 12:30. It is a good time. I do like the afternoon too. It's looking like the afternoon's winning, guys. See, Pat's like in the afternoon. Perfect. So we do have phone lines tonight. We have phone lines. The lines are going to be open for you to call and talk to me, and that they'll be live a little bit after, like 20 after 7. So the number is 646-891-5252. And I'm watching myself clap in my reflection here. I'm adding the number in our stream. There we go. Woo! Perfect. So Casey has been such a help with keeping the show alive, and let's send him out a bunch of love because without Casey we wouldn't be able to make those phone connections, and I think it's great to be able to make those phone connections, to hear people's voice, the people that are able to call in and have that, they're brave, right? It takes a lot of courage to pick up the phone and call in to have that connection made. So I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the time and effort when you do call in. And I love to make those connections for sure. Yep, Lisa's sending you guys love. She's like, I love him. I love KJ. Who doesn't, right? These guys are great. Yep. Oh, look at you getting all these nice, happy notes here, Casey.
Oh, I feel special.
You should feel special. Melissa's signing on. Yay. Everybody's signing on. Perfect. All right, guys. So tonight we're going to talk about how you can deepen your faith, especially this time of year, because this is a time of year when our faith is challenged because we're challenged with finances. We're challenged with maybe not having our loved one there to experience the holidays. We're challenged with the overdoing and overcommitting and the parties. And, you know, even for people that don't drink, this is a challenging time if you're not drinking because everybody seems to be, you know, cheering and having that good time. And if you're trying to stay in that sober alignment, this is a hard time of year, right? Oh, Lance says he loves you, Casey. Look at you again, all this love.
Woo-woo.
Thank you, Lisa. I know, right? Wait, Lisa, you're L1 and L2, right? Am I getting that right? Isn't that what KJ always called them, L1 and L2?
I think that's right.
Right? I got that right?
Yep.
Hey, did you look in the envelope at the, I think you had sent me a message, so you saw the little mini wind chime I gave you for KJ?
Yeah, the little Jacob's chain wind charm. Yeah, that was so cool.
With the owl?
Yep.
How significant? Yeah.
Absolutely.
So it really like jumped off the shelf, and I was like, I have to get this for her. I love because their son's name is Jacob, and her affinity for owls. It was just no brainer. So, and it's like a little teeny tiny wind chime that can hang in your car, and it makes a little bit of music. So pretty, right?
Yeah, and it says on there when you're feeling a little road rage, just hit the little charm and calm down.
You know, because who doesn't feel a little road rage, especially this time of year? So let's even talk about that. And Jen saying, thank you, sobriety is a huge thing this time of year. It is, right? To stay in our alignment. And even if it's not for drugs or alcohol, guys, even if it's trying to eat right, even if it's trying to stay in that healthy vibration, this is the challenging time of year because there's all those freaking baked goods and they all look so good, right? They all look so yummy. And we had, during our party, we tried to make some really good choices, but we did have a couple of sugary snacks there, right, Casey? Just a couple.
Yeah, but I had a little glass of wine, but that squash soup, oh my gosh. She took my
daughter just finished off the squash soup. And let's give a big shout out to Jennifer from J&J. She did such an amazing job of catering the event, and the vegan food was phenomenal. So if you guys ever need a caterer like that does vegan food, send me a message and I'll get you Jenny's information. She was great. So Simone is saying this is her first holiday, right? She's been sober for 9 months, so it's a little scary. And I have to agree with you. It is so scary when we enter that not knowing, especially a holiday time when we're challenged and stressed and we have drama and maybe family members that we are worried about seeing, money that we're worried about that we don't have to spend. And that's why I really want to talk about faith. So let me ask you guys out there, how is your faith? Where do you feel like you stand? From a number 1 to 10, send me a comment, like 1 being the least amount and 10 being that you're in holding faith the highest. So send me a number. Let me see where you are with your faith, okay? And as I wait for your numbers to come in, where you're letting me know, I'm going to talk about the 3 steps to deepen your faith. 3 things that we can move on really easily. And the first one is going to be relationships. So relationships are really important, correct? Our relationship with each other, our relationship with our spouse, our relationship with ourselves. So that relationship with ourselves is so important as we're going through life. Our relationship with our significant other is really important. If we don't have an open communication, if we have stress, if we've been married for a long time and maybe become complacent in our marriage, kind of settling into a routine of not communicating well, then our relationship kind of takes a back seat, right? And once the relationship kind of takes a back seat, there's a stress there, right? It's a worry. It's a wondering. We kind of start wondering what's happening. Where are we in this relationship when there's not open communication? So our relationship with God then is so important for our faith. And if our relationships here on earth aren't all in alignment and good and great, and then our relationship with God has been closed off or challenged because of any type of issue, whether it's due to religion, whether it's due to just a non-understanding, or maybe we're not positive there is a God, or maybe we're questioning, or maybe we're just going through our day-to-day saying, no, I'm spiritual, I believe, but we're not nurturing that relationship, then we're kind of in a stagnant role. So if we want to deepen our faith, we want to make that connection even brighter, then we have to spend the time to make that relationship with the divine, with God, the most important thing. So your holy self is part of you and God. That's that relationship that we want to expand on. We want to make really a priority. So that's the number one thing. If we make our relationship a priority, then it's going to grow and it's going to become better, right? It's just like when we first fall in love, right? And those jitters when you first fall in love, when you're having that relationship and you feel so good, you feel like the best, right? How many of you guys know that feeling? Let's see, show of hearts. How many people remember, or better yet, how many are you in it right now that are like, yes, I'm so in love and I have that butterfly feeling. I'm so excited every time I see someone. It's all new. It's great. Yeah. It's a good feeling, right? So imagine that feeling. Imagine that feeling if you had it when you looked in the mirror. Imagine that feeling if you got in your car and you looked in your rear view mirror and you said, I feel great. I know God is here with me. I know I'm supported because I'm loving Him and I'm remembering Him. So how do we make that relationship with God grow? Right? We spend some time. It can be any time you spend with God, whether it's in reading scripture, in opening up the Bible, and just maybe a daily prayer routine. Those are the ways we're going to really make that relationship grow. That's really important. So this brings me to my next point. The next thing that you can do, the number 2 thing that you can do, right, is the connection. Making a connection. So relationships don't grow if we don't make a connection. Relationships don't grow if we don't put that time and effort in. And that connection is when we allow the energy to be felt and seen, right? So that's our prayer. That's our meditation. That's our time to journal. That's our time to be still. That's how the connection is made. We develop those relationships on a whole nother level by making the connection, right? Holding hands, that's a connection, right? Sending a letter, there's a connection. So when we do these things, that deepens those relationships. It makes them stand out, makes them become even brighter, right? So we understand this is how faith is going to grow. We're just adding a little bit of life to it. The next step, this is your action step. This is your doing, your ings. We've talked about this. So it's you putting into action your efforts to create more joy in your life, to welcome in love. That's how our faith will deepen. But our faith can't open those doors on its own. We have to put the effort in. So there it is. Relationships, connection, and action. You have to take all of those and put them together, and that's how your faith is going to grow. Beautiful. And Jen said, look at all the 7s. Yeah, so we asked earlier about everybody's number of where their level of faith is, and I think that's amazing. 7 is a great number. Guys, look at you. Woohoo! And so for you, those of you that are watching, that are challenged, that are having a struggle with that faith, and Kathy said, her faith is being tested. Yeah, right? Our faith is always being tested. And it's a matter of where our alignment is when it's being tested, when we're being challenged. So maybe it's not so much as your faith being challenged, as where's your love? Where are you, holding out from seeing love in your life? That's a great one, right? So if you'd like to talk, you'd like to make some connections, our phone lines are open, 646-891-5252. It's a quiet night. Where is everybody tonight? What's going on, guys?
Must be a shopping night tonight or something.
Apparently, everybody's shopping. Everybody is shopping, right? Are you guys done with your shopping? Have you done what you needed to do off your list and gotten it all lined up? Let me see a show of hearts on that one. Shopping. I'm not shopping right now. I have to wrap tomorrow. I have to catch up and see where I even am, right? Right? Okay. So a couple announcements. Let me tell you something. If you are on my email list, you received a coupon today, and this is for people that, it's for you too because it's on Facebook. But if you're on my email list, you got the first notice, and it's a discount. If you sign up for a virtual reading for January, I am going to take $25 off your reading. $25 off. And so it's only for virtual readings. These are readings that will be done via Skype and only for the month of January. So you can sign up ahead of time, which is beautiful, and it's awesome. And then the other thing that I am offering is if you'd like to be the hostess with the mostest. Who wouldn't like to be the hostess with the mostest? And what that means is that you get to host a group reading either at your house or at my studio for 10 or more people. And in return for booking your reading for the next year, so you pre-book it, and you will have your reading for free. So that means you get to come free of charge, and I give you a special gift, a little gift bag for setting it all up and bringing me to meet your peeps. So if you'd like some details on that, send me an email, and that can be done any time in the new year. And my email is jeannie@jeanniestreet.com. I'd love to get together. I love doing group readings, by the way. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a group reading, but they are super fun. Yeah. And if you want to know more, ask me questions. Just ask me, and I'll let you know. Perfect. So, Sally, would you like to call in tonight? 646-891-5252. I know you're asking to hear from your father-in-law, Fran. You
did that group reading at Gear up in Canaan, and I know that was very successful. Yes.
Oh, that's a great thing I should let you guys know, too, is if you have a business, I can come to the business and I can do either a workshop, a talk, or a group reading. So much fun, right, to kind of work with a larger group. And then depending on what we're offering, the price varies. But listen, it's definitely amazing connections that can be made. Yeah. And I'm also doing, Casey, thank you. You got me going. I forgot about this. I'm doing a holiday special on the book and the journal, so my book deal, and it's $50 with a feather bookmark. They're only available in the studio while supplies last. So if you would like to take advantage of that book bundle, send me a message. I'll wrap it up, and you can make a plan to come and pick it up. Book bundle, $50 flat out. Perfect. Yes. All right, so they're just texting. Nobody wants to call, right? 646-891-5252.
Well, I believe Simone.
I'm writing you.
Simone is in Ireland.
That?
Simone is in Ireland, so we had a hard time. We can't figure out how to get her to. She can't call into the call-in studio because it's long distance. So we're trying to figure out a way to work that out.
Yeah, perfect. I know. We have to figure that out. So I've got a couple people. So let me see what I can do here. Who's stepping forward? I'm writing your names down, guys, to see who's going to come in.
Oh, we got a couple calls now. We have a couple calls come in now.
This is Kathy Gonzalez. Okay.
Are you ready? We'll start with the first one.
I'm ready. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I talking with?
Hey, Jeannie, it's Sally.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you calling from?
New Hampshire.
Thank you. I'm sorry, I didn't really hear your first name. I'm saying it, but I don't really know you. Didn't hear you well.
Sally.
Thank you. So how can I help you tonight?
I was wondering if my father-in-law, Fran, would step forward or not.
Was he the smoker?
No, that was my father.
Okay, so he's stepping forward. He came through in a reading before your dad? Did he come through with the smoking?
I don't think so.
So I'm like having a hard time taking a deep breath as well. So I don't know how your dad passed, but it's all in the esophagus for me. So I don't know how that had to do with the smoke or more to do with like an acid reflux kind of situation as well. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay. So that's him stepping forward. He has a lot to say. He's like, Jeannie, I have a whole list. Do you understand that?
Yep.
He says he has a lot to make amends for. And so he shows me like this whole list of things gone wrong in his life. And he would like to offer a peace offering. So do you understand the peace offering?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Perfect. He's also saying, Sally, that that you have some challenges as well. And he says the challenges are a runoff from what he had done in life. They're not directly caused by him, but they are things that he's taking responsibility for. So do you understand that?
Yes, I do.
Okay. It's also his way of letting you know that he is trying to support you with as much love as he possibly can on the other side. And he's trying to be the man he couldn't be here in life for you.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, love. And I know that's a lot to take in, but he's just sending a whole bunch of love to you. Hold on one second. I have to yell at my family. Guys, I can hear you in here. Sorry. Do you guys hear them? What's going on? Doesn't anybody know I'm doing a show? Apparently, it doesn't. Life does not revolve around Jeannie. That's okay.
Of course not.
So your father-in-law, he's being more quiet and he's standing back because he feels like this is the most important thing that you need to hear. That you need to hear from your father. You need to hear these healing words. He says, in order for you to heal. And he said, look, this is a big time for you. You have made some really big decisions. And he said, this is a continuum of what you have going on in your life. So you understand why your father-in-law, he's not extending you love, he is, but he's respecting your father and respecting that it's time for you to have that great healing. And that great healing for me has to go around forgiveness. It has to go around where you can start to let go. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much, Sally, for calling in.
All right, Jeannie, thank you. Have a great holiday.
Welcome. Love you.
All right, love you too. Bye.
So 646-891-5252, that's the number to call in. You guys like the call-ins, right? It's a little bit better to hear the other person than me like trying to make that connection, but I always try my best.
All right,
Hi, Krista. How are you?
We have another caller.
Okay, thank you. I'm ready when you are.
All right, here we go.
Hi, this is
Jeannie.
Jeannie. Hi, who's this?
It's Kathy Gonzalez.
Hi, Kathy. How are you? You guys are hearing
I'm
Kathy
good.
Gonzalez.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you, honey. I want to say...
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Well, I just was going to thank you for your continued support. That's what I was going to say.
Oh, because I love you. I love the show. I love everybody. I love Casey and KJ. She's funny, you know. So I love the show. I look forward to the show, and I look forward to the readings on Monday. It's really nice. I'm so happy that you do.
Really, it's my joy to bring the love and show up for you guys. Like to just offer any little bit of energy from the other side, support. It's a total joy for me. So, and I thank you all for showing up too.
Oh,
so I feel like you have so much going on. So I'm going to let you talk.
I do. I have a lot going on at home, and I don't know if the reason why I was calling was because I wonder, I know that this is affecting my daughter. She's 11. But she says that she's been, I don't know if someone's trying to communicate with her from the other side, but she's really afraid. She says that she hears things and they're like saying hey or hello to her, and she's just really scared. I don't know if she is. I do believe her, but I don't know if it's that, she's being affected about what's going on at home. So I don't know what to do.
So children usually are very open to receiving, and when they're a lighthouse, they're sensitive to energy. Souls will try to contact them. And this is something that happened to me my entire life. And it was something I didn't know really exactly how to put into words and to talk to my parents about. And it wasn't something that they really would have known, right? Because it's not a common thing.
Right.
But that being said, when souls are either in heaven or they're in this area of, I'll say, being lost, meaning they haven't crossed over completely, they're in a holding pattern, they can then try to connect with somebody they feel is a light keeper. So that person has like this lighthouse ability. They have a shininess about them. And so they'll try to say like, hey, or, send messages or feeling or sensation. So it's not always of the highest and best. And how we can stop that from happening is by claiming our house as a place of God, by welcoming in only that which is of love and that is which is from God. So that would be my first step, is to call on Archangel Michael and have him surround and bless your house and only allow that which is from God there, and to take away any energy that is not from the divine. So that would be step one. Perfect. That's step number one. Claiming our space, guys, really, really important. So the second step would be to have her start keeping a journal about what she feels, because her senses are telling the story. And so whatever the senses, whether it's she's hearing, seeing, feeling, or it's a knowing, so have her start to write those things down and to learn how to call on the angels for that help. For if she doesn't want to hear that tone, that she has the power to say, no, I'm going to send you to the light. And I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to protect me and shut that off.
Okay.
So that's the nexus. First, you clear take your space back, and then you take your personal connection back. Okay?
Okay. Mhm.
So it's fair enough to say that there is this complete tug and pull at home with a struggle between you and, is it her father?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. And so, and I do feel like you're right. It has affected her in some way, but I don't want you to feel, I'm not saying it to make you feel bad. I'm saying it to empower you to maybe make some choices out of love for her, and where you might be able to let go of some things and get some support for yourself outside of the home, whether that looks like a counselor, just somebody to help you to make great decisions instead of wallowing in this struggle. And I have a gal at my studio who I really highly recommend, guys, Lena LaChance, and she's phenomenal, really phenomenal, and will, totally be able to help you work through those things. And she does take some insurance, so that's another important component, right?
Okay, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we've got your back. If you need some more help, you have my email. Send me a message, and we'll see what we can do. Okay, Kathy?
Okay. Thank you so much, Tina.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful night, sweetheart.
You too. All right. Bye-bye.
Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, Casey's saying don't forget the Sage Off. Sage Off is perfect. It's a great spray for clearing and balancing our space, right? Right, so beautiful. Thank you, guys. So, Simone, I know that you're all the way in Ireland. Love that. Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in. That was such a great call, right? And so let's talk to Simone for a minute. Simone, are you still watching? Oh, you guys, tell me where you are. Just let's send a little message about where we are.
I do have another call or two when you're ready.
Okay. And Simone, if you are still listening, let me know who you would like me to connect you with, and I'll write it down, and I'll make that connection for you, love. Perfect. All right, we'll take that call. Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I talking with?
Hello.
Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, it's Shelley.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
Good. I just started watching you. I love your show.
Thank you. I know you're a newbie. You joined the Angels Don't Lie group the other day, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you so much. Where are you from?
I'm actually in Kansas.
You're in Kansas. I love
am.
it. Okay.
It's been a very warm few days, so we're blessed.
We have Kansas in the house. It is freezing here. It's in the 20s here, so I had to I had to bundle up today. I
have family in Connecticut, so.
Do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys get cold too, don't you?
We do. Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I don't love winter. Don't tell winter that, but I don't really love winter.
Right.
I don't want to hurt its feelings, but I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
All right. How can I help you tonight, sweetheart?
I was just wondering if anyone would step forward for me. I lost my mom when I was 16, and it's been a long, long time. And my dad, probably in 2009. Just wondering if I can see if any of them will step forward.
So as soon as you started talking, your mom stepped forward. And I don't know how she passed, but your mom has she has a bigger than life personality. So she's going to run the show. So you understand this is her. She's as if in heaven there's a microphone, and she's like, guys, get out of my way. She's like, I'm here. And she's like, I have so much to say. She dotes over you, apple of the eye. It lets me know that there's all that affection for you. I do feel like your mom probably had an illness, so I don't know if it was some time that you had to witness that. But at the end, she shows me a quick unplug, which is my sign for not really expecting it at that moment.
Right.
Do you understand? Okay, so that's just her way. It's something that no young daughter should have to witness, she says, is going through that grief.
Right.
So she's sorry. She is sorry that she had to leave you that way. What are the animals? She keeps bringing me around animals, and especially Charlotte. Charlotte, she's bringing me the reference to Charlotte's Web.
I have a lot of animals.
Okay, that's so funny because that's where she's bringing me, and I'm like, okay. So what is Charlotte's Web?
And I just got more. I just got more because my daughter moved here from California with her 3 dogs. So
okay, so look at you.
Yes,
you're this little farm. You're a little farm girl, Shelley.
Pretty crazy.
Okay. So that's just your mom's way of showing up for you. I feel like that she's been with you all of this time. She's like, I haven't missed a beat. What are the contests as well? It's what she talks about too. I feel like there's all these ribbons, contests, and
maybe my kids' sports because they all played sports.
Okay. It's great. It's just so beautiful.
So she's been there.
And your dad.
I could feel her.
Okay, good. So yeah, anytime we get those goosebumps and that feeling and
Yes.
that, that rising up the neck, that's what she's showing me completely for you.
Yeah. Wow.
Your dad gives me a feeling in the head, so I don't know. Again, I feel like I don't know if he hit his head or he had some. So that's where he's bringing me right away. And did he remarry? Because I do feel like there was somebody he left behind. Thank you. Again, I feel like a quick departure for him, but I feel like a struggle as well.
Yes.
And I do feel like a bit of mess was left behind. When they say that, that's usually there's paperwork and there's some confusion around the passing. So, and I also feel like, are you not speaking to somebody now?
We don't speak to his wife.
Okay, so it's his way of confirming who he is. He's not, going to condone that, obviously, but he's just confirming that this is who he is. I do feel like there's supposed to be, what is about the celebration?
Could it be around the holiday? Like all my kids came home, like we haven't been together in like 3 years for a holiday?
That's probably what it is. He's just bringing me that word, so that's the celebration, which I like.
Yeah, and my kids moved here. My grandson and my daughter and her husband just moved here. He got a job here, so. So
yeah, there you go. You have a ton to celebrate, love.
Yeah, it's so blessed. So blessed. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah.
So that's just his way of stepping up and showing up for you.
Oh, that's great.
And so even though there was distance with your parents, they stand side by side. And I don't know if they were divorced in life, but they're saying we're together. They're saying we're good.
They weren't divorced. Yeah.
Okay, so they're showing up together. Good. Okay.
Okay. Great.
All right. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I really appreciate it. Right, guys? Let's give her a big heart.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks, Shelley.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
Right.
You were just a young girl. All right, honey. Have a great night.
Thank you.
That was a beautiful connection to be able to make, right? She hadn't talked with her mom or spoken to her mom in all these years. And that's such a hard thing for a girl to go through, right? Not to have their mom by them. So I'm happy, I'm blessed, and I'm honored to be able to have made that connection for you, Shelley, right? Beautiful. I'm looking to see if...
Simone put up her Uncle Flan.
Oh, my Uncle Flan?
Yep.
Is that... Huh. Okay, perfect. And I love everybody. Thank you for sharing where you're from, Connecticut. Kathy Hankel's on here. Hey, Hankel girl. Hi, Tina. How are you? I'm just going back. Hi, Lily. Hi, Lisa. How are you, love? I know I owe you a message because you sent me a message and I never responded. I'm so sorry. So the number here, so glad, Shelley. Number here is 646-891-5252. Pick up the phone. Call me. Okay. All right, so Simone, let me do you, my Ireland girl. And I did think I saw somebody say they were from England, right? Did I see somebody on there from England? Okay. Simone, here we go. I swear this is for you. So I get this really raspy voice around Flan, but I feel like that's a shortened name. I don't feel like that's a full name as well. And I get all of these smiles and all of this like sarcastic, fun energy, but not really too sarcastic, but just more of a lightheartedness around Flan. And I'm also getting like this, I want to say like picking on you, like poking you and messing with some stuff. And that's the energy I get around Flan. So, and I get a gratefulness. Like, thank you so much with a gratitude as well. And I don't know what that thank you for, if it's for thinking of them or for just sending that love. Oh, Tina's in London. Nice. Yep, and Krista's in England as well. Perfect. Oh, I know Pat, right? He did call you that. I love that. Perfect. So I'd like to, we got Kathy, we got Sally. My phone's not ringing. Anybody want to call? 646-891-5252. I'd like making those connections better, guys. Perfect. Pat says her niece Megan is watching. Hi, Megan. How are you? How are you doing, honey? Your Auntie Pat told me about you. Perfect. What is the me? Me? You can call in, Jen. You got the number. I'll talk to you. I'm giving you the number. I'm being a little stubborn, aren't I, tonight?
I see
Lily. Don't you think it's funny?
Yeah, I see.
What's
Lily is from England or Ireland also. We got quite the people around the globe here.
Okay, beautiful. So Lily, who do you want to hear from, Lil, so I can help you? And I don't know, England girls, I don't know if you can call in that number either. Let me know. I'm doing my best.
Are you ready for a call?
Yeah, I think it's Jen.
Yep, it is. Hold on.
I'm guessing it's Jen. Yes, it is. We got your number, Jen. We got your number.
Well, I'm on the phone. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay. I didn't know I was connected. I'm sorry. I'm okay. I'm by myself.
Yeah.
So that's good. A little alone time for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, there's,
good, right?
because my mom and I are still sharing a room and with the dog and the cat, so that, one room. It's kind of funny, 2 adults, and then it's my brother, sister-in-law, and my 2 nieces, and then my sister-in-law's family's coming out soon, like very soon.
Right.
And they're throwing an ugly t-shirt party, like on the 23rd, and like I feel, just as you were saying before in the beginning, like I don't have anything to give, right? Except for myself. And when you said about writing the note, I don't want to say anymore because now somebody might be like, listen, dig it. But yeah, so I don't know. That's where I'm at.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little teeny bit confused, but that's okay. But I will give you a little bit of stuff from your dad of what he shows me. Okay.
Thank you. That would be perfect. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. He's saying he's doing this 2 heads, and he's putting them together, and I feel like there's a standstill and there's a butting of the heads. So nobody's willing to let go, meaning everybody's being really stubborn, and really he's saying, honestly, Jeannie, he said disrespectful. There's nobody showing up and being of love. Everybody's really concerned with the me, I. And so while this is not his way of picking on you, he is, however, saying, look at the situation from another point of view and see where you can add in love instead of taking away or being frustrated. Where can you add love in to make that a sweeter experience? So I feel like that's
from a negative to a positive is what I'm trying to do.
Right. Well, it's not always easy when we're struggling or when we're you're in an uncomfortable situation. That's fair enough to say. But where can you soften your approach and be
Absolutely.
Right. So he's bringing me back to that like daily gratitude, like being grateful, being thankful, and where you can take some responsibility, because he said this is the hard part, is like owning your responsibility of how things got where they are and how you can make them go the way you want them to go.
Yeah.
In the direction.
And he knows that because I'm just like him. So I'm Daddy's girl. He knows that, yeah. And does he say anything about the house? Because tomorrow we have the inspection, and then, yes, the bumps in the road. We had mentioned that a while back, and, here it is.
Yeah, he's not showing me like yes or no. He's still making me feel like you're not seeing eye to eye. So
yeah.
Right, we have to
Sure.
heal the things that are in front of us before we can move to the new. So pay attention
Sure.
to what needs to be healed and why this
Yeah.
experience feels so challenging.
I know
Okay.
exactly what you're talking about, and yep, I do.
All right.
So I appreciate
thank you,
you.
love.
Thank you so much for everything. Yep, and hi, Casey and KJ, and I love you all, everybody on here. So lots
Perfect.
of love
Thank
to
you,
everybody.
sweetie. All right.
you.
We'll talk with you soon. Bye, honey.
Yep. Bye.
So, Tina, I see that you say you can't call in, but if you would like to hear from a specific person, if you would put a name in there, and I would try to make that connection for you, okay? Hi, Geraldine. How are you? Thanks for joining.
Another caller when you get a chance.
Okay. Let me read Tina's thing. I would love to if my loved one. Okay. Yeah, so just put a name in there because I can't see the whole thing, but that would be great. Okay, I'm ready, Casey.
All right, here we come on.
Hi, this is Jeannie.
Hello.
You got it?
Yep.
Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, my name's Emily. First time caller.
Hi, Emily. Welcome.
Hi, thank you.
Where are you calling from, honey?
We are in Kansas. I'm in Kansas. I actually just moved here from California.
Okay. Nice.
And
I
my
to your mom, right?
Yes, you just spoke with my mom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shelly.
How can I help you tonight, honey?
Well, I was just wondering. We've got a lot going on right now. Like I said, we just had a big move, and my husband just started his new job, and I just, we're kind of waiting on our house to sell. I just want to know if you felt anything, any good news. I do have my dad who's departed.
I do feel like there's like all this love around you, and I actually drew a heart above your name because I feel like I just feel like you have this infectious personality, and things are just like magnet, they come to you. So I feel like, yes, everything feels like it's moving in divine timing, which might not be your timing exactly, but I feel like this has been the biggest whirlwind and the best decision that you ever made. I feel like everything is leveling out into be a lovely thing.
Yes, that's so good to hear.
Yeah. And you mentioned that your dad was departed. So there's some struggle around that, and I don't know if that struggle was around his relationship with you or it was around his passing. So that's what he brings forward. So there's okay. So did you not speak to him? Was there no talking or no final goodbyes?
Yeah, there was no final goodbyes. He passed away a week before my high school graduation. He was supposed to come to that, and he didn't because he obviously couldn't. So it was kind of like very, very sudden. So, and we didn't have the best relationship. I think part of it was because I was a teenager, and I didn't really, it just wasn't my, priority to have a good relationship with him. And I don't think it was his priority either, So
that's kind of where he brings me. He's all around the heart and the chest, so I don't know how his heart was affected or if his heart, he's just all around the heart. So
he was shot in the chest, yes.
Oh, okay. He got shot in the chest?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's horrible.
Yeah. I do believe he wanted to die, though.
So when you were talking about him not coming to your graduation, that's when he was starting to show me like this sense of, no, I was there, and I was a part of it, and I feel like that was the only way he could be a part of it for some odd reason. Like he couldn't have shown up any other way. He takes full responsibility for all of the relationship problems. He said it really had nothing to do with you. You wouldn't have been pulling away had he not been the way he was. So he takes that responsibility on.
Yeah, it also, I mean...
Go ahead, honey.
I was just going to say that makes sense. I mean, he was the adult, and, you know, now that I'm a parent, I see how, you know, it should have been, you know.
He says he would drown his sorrow, so that's usually my sign for somebody that has, you know, a lot of problems drinking, drowning my problems. That's where it brings me.
Yes.
So, meaning he never saw the happy side of life. He only just had the problem side. He could only see that. He couldn't see joy. And he said, Jeannie, you're talking all about faith tonight. I didn't have any. He said, you're talking to people about taking those relationships and developing. He said, I didn't have that either. He said, but my daughter, she has it. My daughter, she has it. Yeah.
I want to say I'm the opposite of him in that sense.
Yeah.
Because I
and
you're
the one thing he did right in life. So he is like immensely proud of you and supports you, and those all love around you.
Oh, that's awesome to hear.
Yeah. So I hope that brings you some peace, honey.
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
That's a beautiful Christmas gift, right?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, our relationship wasn't that great, and I was still pretty young when he died. I was only 17, so
right.
I didn't know him, you know? I didn't really know him, so...
Right.
It's kind of hard, you know. I know he's here, though, so... And I do think about him from time to time, and I do feel that he would be proud of me.
He is proud of you. So...
Thank you.
And you can continue that relationship now on a new level. So just because the physical isn't here, the soul is. So talk with him and work things out in ways that you find that forgiveness and that movement of energy. Okay?
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right. Have a beautiful night, and Merry Christmas to you and your family. You're welcome.
You too. Bye.
Bye. How beautiful was that, guys, right? Wasn't that beautiful? All right, Tina, for you, love. Tina wanted to connect with Martin, and am I saying that right? I feel like I'm saying it right. And, of course, Tina is overseas, and she can't call in. So, Tina, let's see if I can make that connection for you. Are you still watching? That's the first thing. The first thing is the first thing, right, Casey? Got to make sure it's still on here.
And I do have another caller when you're ready.
Oh, my gosh. All right. So actually, this will be the last one because we're timing out. Perfect. Go ahead, Casey.
All right, there we go.
Hi, this is Jeannie. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, this is Megan.
Hi, Megan. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you calling from?
Massachusetts.
Okay. How can I help you tonight?
I recently lost my grandma.
Okay.
And I was just wondering if...
Can you just give me her... Sure. Can you just give me her first name, honey?
Joan.
Thank you very much. So she shows me immediately like waves, and I don't know why that's significant for you. But the waves, I don't know if you live by the water. She lived by the water. Do you understand the waves?
Yeah.
Okay. I also feel like there were some words that were said that weren't very kind, and she wants to say she's sorry. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's her way of showing up for you right away. And I don't know.
They were not, I mean, I wouldn't say they weren't kind words. They were tough words that I needed to hear. Possibly.
Well, look, that's her way of showing up for you. Again, like showing up for you and supporting you, and letting you know that it's her as well, so that you don't doubt. She said that's the problem. You live in a lot of self-doubt. You understand that?
Mm-hmm.
And you question everything. And she said, even authority. She's smiling. But, you know, that's also the fighter in you, which is a good thing, and that will help you move ahead when you channel it in the right direction, she said. So you understand that?
Yes.
Perfect. And she just showers you with lots of love, and she's definitely still supporting you and trying to help you on your journey. So she's saying, she says, please just tell my granddaughter just to let her guard down a little bit and to soften a little bit, because that will help you immensely. So you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a beautiful gift, okay? Like such a heartwarming gift. I want you to hold it. I want you to take it. I want you to write it down. I want you to keep that near and dear to you, okay, sweetheart?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a beautiful night.
Happy holidays.
Thank you as well. That was really beautiful. Beautiful connection. Tina, thank you. I'm glad that you're still there. Martin, for you, a love interest, honey? Hi, Geraldine. Thanks for joining, love. Sorry, we're waiting. Sorry for the delay, guys. I was just trying to see if I could get Tina to message back. But if you've enjoyed the show, give me some hearts. Give me a little love. Let's hear it. Let's see it. Because I think it's been a really beautiful show. And I think all of our callers, Emily, Tina, Megan, Shelly, Sally, Jen, who am I forgetting? Anybody?
Did you say Emily?
And to everybody I did. I said her first. I did. It was great. It was really so beautiful. So these messages, when I'm delivering for you, I'm doing this for healing, right? It's not a game. It's not entertainment, although it is entertainment in a way, because we are all affected by the messages, right? We're equally connected when we hear a message from heaven. We all can take something from that reading for another person and use that for healing. So Tina, that love interest, Martin, he comes forward right away, and I feel like this immense romantic type of energy around who he is. So he's I don't know, he's doting all these papers and notes, and I don't know if he sent you notes or he's writing notes, but it's just what he's making me feel all around you. Again, this is such a beautiful message, because I feel like it will restore some faith for you, restore your hope, and pick you back up. And he's I don't know, he's making me feel like you need to move forward, but you have been unable to. So I'd love to have a further conversation with you, honey. Send me an email, and we'll figure out how we can maybe do, even a 30-minute reading, okay? I'd love to do that. Perfect. All right. There we are. Beautiful. So many beautiful messages. So here's what we're going to do. Next week, we're not going to be on the show Tuesday night, but we're going to do a 12:30 on Wednesday. That's what we decided, because that's what you all voted for. Hi, Heather. How are you? We'll do some angel cards. We'll do a little connection. We'll have fun. We're just going to hang out, okay? So we'll do that day after Christmas, and we'll do it day after New Year's. Okay? Beautiful. And I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for joining and hanging out with me. And Casey, thank you for taking your time out of your night and hooking us up with, he hooks us up with these calls, right? So big shout out for Casey. Woo-hoo.
Great night of calls.
All right, guys. It really was, right? Whew, so many beautiful connections. You know what I know, because angels don't lie. You guys have a beautiful night. God bless.
Special when she is near. The pain relieves the ties to the past.
Give me some heart.
Loneliness fades away. She stands with God and angels. Oh, love lifts her from the pain. The cross on her arm is a truth. When she smiles at you, she'll say, "Save that angels don't lie."
Thank you. Love you all. We'll see you next week right here on Facebook.
Angels